for milk, and it just heavy makes you. I don't have the go-to put out the fire thing because water at Taylor makes it worse. Believe it or not,
Yeah,
it just kind of spreads it around the rest of your mouth. But no, I'm not chugging the milk in that
Take
spot.
some sparkling water. I'll take any of it.
Yeah.
I can't do when we did the hot chicken before.
Yeah,
we had milk, right? We went and got milk,
and Janice brought
horchata.
Horchata, that's right.
By the way, which was good for that, but I can't. The days of I'm going to go have a glass filled with milk. Those have long been gone for a long time.
Yeah, that's not sounding great.
All right, guys, got one more left for you guys.
Hurry up, because I can see that sandwich from here, and I'm not going to hold out much longer.
I know. So it's National Tell a Joke Day. So you have tried stand-up before. Travis, Fed or Cap?
I haven't. I nor will I ever try it. It's funny. I have a good buddy of mine, Brian Beckner, who I think is one of the funniest people that I've ever met. He does a podcast, Baller Lifestyle. I find him endlessly entertaining. And I've been trying to twist his arm for a while now to get him to go do stand-up because I think he would be great at it. It's kind of niche. I think he would have a very... I would love to see one of my friends try to do it, but I just simply don't have the stones to walk up on stage and try to make people laugh.
So I've never done it before either. That has to be one of the toughest things to do. Everybody looking at you, and it's not like you're telling a story. I mean, you could be telling a story, but they came for one thing. Hey, you better freaking make me laugh.
Make me laugh.
And by the way, if you don't make me laugh, I'm going to probably let you know that you didn't make me laugh. Like, that happens often, obviously. It's a challenge. It would be incredibly hard. There's some curiosity there. I think part of the challenge, how difficult it would be interesting. Let's put it that way.
It's the most terrifying art there is. Like, I don't have an artistic bone in my body, like to paint a picture or sing a song or anything like that. But I would rather give a shot at that
while you're singing a song
than, to your point, walk up on stage, spotlight, microphone.
Yep.
All right, make me laugh. So
I was out on a walk.
Yeah. Walker Bueller.
Airplane fruit, am I right?
Yeah, you can throw in a funny line here and there if you're just kind of doing what we do.
Yeah.
But it's different.
Then you have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in your 10-minute act.
You hear the air conditioning click on in the back of the room. No way. All right, are we done? Because I got to eat some chicken
We've had
sandwiches.
enough. So, go get in the chicken.
Yeah, they are coming in right now. The best hot chicken in the country is right here in L.A. at the Red Chickz. 710 ESPN will be at the grand opening celebration of their newest location, 10100 Venice Boulevard in Culver City. And 710 is going to be there this Saturday from noon until 2. Autographed merch and other cool prizes that they're going to be giving away. Experience the crunch at Red Chickz. Hotter than you. I'm going to go
Bro,
eat.
You look at this right here?
You
take a look at this.
You prep the next segment.
Take a look at this right here.
Yeah, that's a lot. I need you. You can't start eating yet. I need you to think about what we're going to do next segment. I'm going to take the biggest bite you've ever seen in your life.
I'm leaving till 12:30.
It's Travis Lee, 710 ESPN.
All right, things are heating up over at Harris Resort SoCal. Head to Funner, California this summer to dine at the country's largest Hell's Kitchen restaurant. Travis and I were just there this past Friday, so they had their grand opening of Hell's Kitchen. What a fantastic, fantastic property. You got the resort. You got the spa. You got the lazy river. You got all the restaurants. You got all the bars. It's 2 hours away from downtown L.A. You got to get out there. They've been a proud partner of this show, and we greatly, greatly appreciate all the folks over at Harris. If you're looking to get away for a couple of days, I cannot encourage you more to go to harrissocal.com. That's harrissocal.com.
thought I told you that you had to do this segment, Slee, that I was going to sit here and eat my sandwich. Red Chickz just brought us in some unbelievable hot chicken sandwiches, some fries along the way, little pickles and slaw on that sandwich. They got the new location in Culver City, 10100 Venice Boulevard, of course, the original one right here, downtown L.A., 6th and Spring. So there you go. You got one end on the west side. You got one downtown. We got you covered.
Be more professional, the fact that you were eating during the break.
I told you I was going to do it.
That is unprofessional.
I like your new hat, Slee.
Yeah, it's a little, got a little camera on here, so every bite that I take, social's covering it.
Oh, are we live streaming you eating your sandwich?
I'm not sure. He just said, can you put this on? So I was like, yeah.
Looks good. You should not take it off. You should definitely wear that the rest of the day.
Rest of my life.
You don't look ridiculous at all.
The rest of my
You're
life.
not recording anything.
The rest of my
Just
life.
walk down the street.
Yeah. It'll just be the rookie running to get the ball and coming back. A little bit of a hike, a little bit of some Laker videos along the way, maybe a doomsday video that we're going to catch every once in a while. So these are the things that I picture you doing. Maybe a brief passive-aggressive moment about your closet organization with Lady Slee. There's a whole bunch of things going on.
Taylor's just chowing down, too.
I was going to say, Taylor just took down a pretty good-sized bite of that sandwich. Emily, have you gotten into it yet?
Yeah, I had one of the full chicken tenders. It was really good. Not as not super spicy, which is good. Like I got the light mild, like the easiest one
really good.
for me. But it was really, really good.
So we were talking with the guys.
Too.
We were talking. I already said that. Well, I just feel like if I've said it, I gave the address and everything.
I like the potato wedges.
They're quite good. So here's the deal, though. He mentioned they have 6 spice levels, and then there's one that's off the menu. That's at the high end, the spicy end. He did say that he was going to be bringing that one to the golf tournament. Would you go again? I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. Would
Probably
you go
6.
off
Probably
the level?
6.
No, this is 7 technically. 6 and then off the menu.
I think we got that one. I think we got a chance to do that. I think I'm good. I'm good on that front.
Yeah, this is about the amount of spice that I need. Just hot enough to make you go, okay, yeah, there's a little kick in that thing, but not something that's making me break into a sweat.
Is that crazy? How about the craze of just these spicy chicken sandwiches?
It did kind of come on fast, didn't it?
They're everywhere.
They are. Well, they're good. Look,
let's just say it's very easy to have a market for this. I don't think anybody's having one of these and saying, no, I'm not a fan. I'm not going back there.
Well, this is it, right? Because it is a piece of fried chicken that is put with a lot of really delicious, flavorful spices. Put it on a roll if you want, a little slaw if you want, little pickles if you want. Who says no? No, who says no, I don't want to eat that? No, nobody doesn't want to eat that. What
are you eating tonight, too? I got a feeling today's just going to be one of those days.
Well, I got off to a good start, too. Mm-hmm. I had my oatmeal this morning. Nice, safe choice. I'm still dealing with some post-disease situations going on.
How you feeling?
Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about some other thing. But yeah, this could be the gateway to a meltdown at the soccer game tonight. Is it a soccer match, right? That's the terminology. I believe it's a match. Slee.
Did you see
on the pitch with their boots and their kits? And and the manager will be there calling the plays.
You should do the halftime show. Do the halftime for UFC.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. If they, how much time would you need? Give me a sport that maybe soccer's the answer. There's something that you kind of know, but you don't know well. If somebody said, "Hey, I need you to do the pre-half and post on this." In a week, you up to speed? Could you get it done in a couple hours?
Week is that's a good amount. Like somebody said, hockey. I need you to go do hockey. We need some time. I need some time, big time. Like think about that. I mean, never went out of my way, and hockey was never consistent or anything like that. Bro, you need some time on that.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you very much, the guys at Red Chickz. It is
delicious.
Delicious.
Thank you. Location very, downtown, by the way.
Taylor, you got through what I'd say 2/3 of that so far.
Yeah. Reason I've been so quiet over here.
Well, that's not the reason.
No.
Yeah, that's not the reason.
One of the reasons.
You added to the list. Did you see SC 14 preseason poll? I was looking at their schedule, and I know we've mentioned this before. Their schedule is ridiculous. They open with Rice, then they've got Stanford, and then they've got Fresno State, and then they've got the meat of the Pac-12 schedule. They play Notre Dame at home this year, which means they play them last game of the season here. Mm-hmm. They basically have 2 games against good teams. They play Utah in the middle of October, and they play Notre Dame at the end of the season in November. when do we know when they're good? Because beating up on Rice and Fresno State and Oregon State, they don't play Oregon, they don't play Washington, they don't play, the only good Pac-12 team they play is Utah, and they got a month and a half of runway to get ready for.
I'll tell you when we'll find out if they're good. Are they handling these teams or are they not? Are they – because even the teams that are not good, how are you beating them? Is it 58-7 when you take on Rice? Are you up 30-0 at halftime when you're taking on a Arizona State? I think
whose quarterback is now at LSU. He left. They're really Jaden Daniels, I think was his name. He was a really good player, and he was one of those. Okay, he's a guy. You gotta play him kind of straight. Yeah. Now he's gone.
I think you can have somewhat of an idea. Hey, is this a really good team, or is the schedule just completely to their advantage? I'm gonna go back to this. They're gonna eventually. They'll have a couple good games. In those couple good games,
good
or
games
tough
meaning
games,
what?
Tough games,
okay, yeah.
In those couple tough games that you have, we'll find out if SC's all right or if they're not, and if they could take advantage of this schedule. It's the first year Lincoln Riley's here. You got some huge transfers that came over. You have a buzz around USC without taking one snap yet. I think we'll have a decent idea of what kind of team. Are we going to know how they'd match up against an SEC team? No,
that's the thing, right? Like they could have a really good record and not be very good. They could.
How much of that will be how they play in those games?
But okay, here's the start of their schedule. Mm-hmm. Rice. Okay, Rice is one of the weaker schools in Division I. Rice is a very small school in Houston. They play Division I football, but it's Rice. Okay, it's an academic school.
Yep.
Okay, so it's Rice is a really good school, but they're not a football school. Stanford, they traditionally have a little bit of trouble with, so we'll see. We'll see.
Coached well, sure.
Fresno State, Oregon State, Arizona State, Washington State after that. Those are 4 teams that they should handle pretty darn easily. Mm-hmm. So what's that? 1, 2, that's 6 games. They're going to have 6 games in the books before they play any. And by the way, Utah's ranked number 7. Doesn't mean that they're good either. They could
by the time they play each other,
absolutely.
They could be out of the top 25.
Absolutely. Right. They could be 2 and 4.
Right.
Who knows what it's going to be. Until they play, this is what I was getting at. Until they play Notre Dame, which I think is on November 26th, that's when we're going to know whether they're good or not. Well, Notre Dame will be good.
Could you have asked for anything? Could you have asked for a better lead-up for USC to start off this season? Because for all we know, their record might say 5-0, and you might be looking at it saying, okay, yeah, but are they really that good of a team? But the Coliseum's going to be filled up. There's going to be some buzz around USC. You and I will sit here, not like in the past where they never were brought up, or if they were brought up, it was for negative reasons. We'll say, did you see SC on Saturday? They're 4-0. Wow, SC is...
They're going to have to paint some people.
They're 6-0.
They're going to have
I agree with that.
They're going to have to really smoke some people.
Or you're playing a bad university and you only won 28-21.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about, maybe they're not. Maybe it's going to take some time.
They better. Because to your point, Al, there's going to be expectations that haven't been there in a long time. There's expectations on the coaching staff. There's expectations on the talent level.
Yeah.
There's expectations on the fact that the schedule's as soft as it is. Mm-hmm. Anything less than 6 or 7-0 going into that Utah game is a huge disappointment.
If you're 4-2,
oh my
6
gosh,
games, you can say, well,
where are there 2 losses in that group? Pick the
Fresno
one.
State.
The one loss
and
that you could go, okay,
Stanford. Yeah.
Okay, because they always struggle with Stanford. Fresno State's going to join the Pac-12, by the way. I know nothing about nothing. Fresno State and San Diego State are going to slide in the back there. I don't know if the Pac-12 gets anything out of that other than you have a couple of more teams in there, but there's no other school.
SDSU needs to get in.
They'll be in the middle of the pack. San Diego State would be, what, the 5th or 6th best team in the Pac-12 this year?
They were ranked top 25 almost all of last year.
They only lost, a couple games?
Yeah, and then the one game I went to.
Add it to the list.
Dignity Health.
There you go. Emily, so what do we got? We've got you ruined Mike Trout's career 2 years ago.
No. The Trout I have nothing to do with.
No, you said you went 2 years ago.
It was
That's
5 years ago.
We'll count it anyway. That his back problems, Walker Buehler's elbow, Rams 3-game losing streak.
Yep.
What else did we have?
SDSU.
SDSU.
You're
putting together quite a resume.
Both in
clobbered by Utah State
football
too.
and in basketball.
No, basketball. I have a little bit of a track record.
What?
Game 7, Lakers Celtics.
But SDSU.
Oh,
did not do that
she was
well
talking about San Diego State.
In March Madness.
Oh, the 2 March Madness losses.
And you
San Diego
did win
State had was in
the
Anaheim.
bubble championship with the Lakers too.
I did win that.
Was that your first year? Mm-hmm. There you go. See, you got to put that on the top line of your resume.
Sounds like those are not good for the story.
Look, nothing is 100%. This isn't scientific theory where you need to be able to replicate it in the lab on the other side of the world. I'm just saying that there are some moments that, put it to you this way, if I were going in for surgery, you should stay out of the hospital.
I'll wait for you. No, I'm in the waiting room. I'm in the waiting room. I'm right there for you.
You stay over there. You can send me a text, and I'd like to just say, hey, Trav, thinking of you. Good luck. That's it. But don't get near the surgeon.
You see Draymond Green got married?
No.
No? You see what one of his gifts were to everybody, all the wedding guests?
No.
You got to see this video. It's pretty funny. I'll have to show it to you. He's basically, there's somebody there just rolling blunts for everyone in attendance.
Sounds like a fun party.
And I was actually asking you about this. Is that a thing now, or is that just like...
I was at a party recently where there was something very similar to that.
But was it somebody actually just sitting there?
No,
rolling,
they were pre-made. Mm-hmm. There were options. Do you like this type of experience? Do you prefer the opposite type of experience?
I guess what I'm trying to get at is, will that be
gummy?
At our next holiday
tincture?
party?
Well, look, we've gotten to the point where it's like if you went to a wine bar, they wouldn't just have Cabernet. Mm-hmm. They'd have a little Chardonnay, maybe a Pinot, maybe a Pinot Gris.
If you go to a soup place, you might have different options.
Flight of soup.
Flight of soups.
Flight of soups. So that you got different varieties, different strains. You got a little hybrid, a little sativa, a little indica. Yeah, why not? Just, what dealer's choice. What would you like?
Draymond Green. I would have liked a invite to Draymond Green's wedding.
Key's party was arguably the nicest party I've ever been to. It was extraordinarily wonderful. Mm-hmm. But I wonder those current NBA guys and the crazy amounts that are thrown around at those things, if that might not be a whole nother level. Like I want to see if you can hook us up.
Draymond's got a good contract.
You're in the NBA. You know people in the league. Just poke around. So we'll work. We'll be like the staff. We'll pass hors d'oeuvres. We'll roll blunts. Whatever people need from us, we can get that figured out along the way.
Want a slider? We'd be the
worst.
worst.
One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. I need to eat the rest of this chicken sandwich. Matthew Stafford expected to throw a lot at practice today. What does that mean for tomorrow? That's next. Travis Lee, 710 ESPN.